Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Here to do another reading for the collective. Please keep in mind that the readings are general. They may or may not resonate with you, so only take what resonates and leave out the rest. So, collective. Either you or someone in your energy has realized that being rich or poor does not indicate favor from God. So, I don't know why I'm picking up on the energy that this could be someone who may have hurt you. They had this belief that if they took away your money, they'd take away your confidence, they will take away your favor. But I'm also picking up that this person has realized that you having money or not having money, in some type of way, you're still blessed by the divine in some type of situation. Okay? Tell me more about this energy, angel, spiritualized, rich or poor does not indicate favor from God. Okay, so next card coming up. So I'm picking up a lot of divine energy right now. Whoever you are definitely connected to the divine. The next card that came up says, many will say, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name? So something is telling me that this is somebody that's going around prophesizing the word of God. This could be somebody that um, pretends like they're very connected, or this could be somebody that may see themselves as a prophet, or this could be someone who maybe does not believe, or maybe this is somebody that goes to church a lot. Okay, tell me more, angel spiritualists. This could be that person, or this is the person that's in your first house. So you may have someone who maybe have used your identity or uses your identity for something, and or is in their ego. This is somebody that's in your first house. So whoever is currently in your first house, if you had your identity stolen by someone, this person is in your first house. This is your birthright. This is what truly belongs to you, even if you're currently using a different name. Okay, I feel like somebody, it doesn't matter. It can even be the fact that it doesn't matter what name you use, you're still favored by God. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are, whether you have money or you're currently broke or whatever it means, you're still favored. Okay. Um, this person is in their ego, or this could be somebody that was in their ego. Okay. This person was creating something or building something. Okay. This could be somebody that may have built a business. Um, they like to build things. They see themselves as a builder. This is somebody, yeah. But the things that they build are negatively influenced. Okay. So what I'm picking up is like everything this person puts their mind into is usually, it's maybe their mindset, the way that they're building. They're very innovative. Okay. This is somebody that invents a lot of different things. It's an inventor. This is somebody that comes up with a lot of ideas, or probably businesses or something like that. But every single thing this person comes up with, it's something that has some type of ulterior motive, is what I'm picking up. It's negatively influenced. This is somebody that's always figuring out a way that whatever they build, whatever, if there's somebody that comes up with a solution for something, it usually something that will only benefit them. This is not somebody that is, how can I say, something that aligns well with what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think of an analogy. All right, you and your friends are all talking, and you're all going through a problem. Okay, this is the type of person that will throw all of you guys under the bus, or create a solution where they're safe. They're like, well, if y'all all save me, then I can give to y'all. So, like, let's just say, um, every solution this person comes up with is usually a protective solution where they're protecting themselves. They're not willing to sacrifice for no one else. They're only willing to accept other people sacrificing for them. So this could be someone, like I said, this could be someone that if y'all all did something together, one person needs to go to jail for something that they did. It should never ever be them. Okay, this is this type of energy. It will never be them. They don't want to have to pay for something. It's not them. They can't. It's just it can't be them. Okay, it's something like that where this person is not willing to sacrifice themselves for another person, but they're more than willing to sacrifice another person to save themselves. Is what I'm picking up all the time. People around them may start to notice this because this could be somebody that will come up to you with a bad check, a check they know that don't belong to them, and have you cash it. Now you're about to go to jail, and this person is trying to figure out how to set somebody else up after they set you up for allowing them to cash the check. It's like something like that. They can never go to jail or be held accountable for whatever it is that they do. Okay, when people start looking around when it comes to this person is, oh, there's always a hidden need. Okay, this person always has some type of ulterior motive for every single thing that they do, no matter what that is. But this person specifically, they're always trying to figure out how to get themselves out of a situation and for someone else to fall. If you notice it, this is the type of person that will come up to you with some type of idea, but the idea never puts them in the limelight. It always puts the next person. Like I said earlier, the analogy about the check. This is somebody that will steal somebody's check. And if you work at a check cashing place, they'll come up to you and be like, hey, can you help me out cashing this check? Now you got that in your back. Now you're carrying this burden. But when it's time to pay, this person is not willing to say, I came in there, I set it up, and I lied. Okay? And I use, my skills to convince this person that this check was bad, keeping you out of trouble. This is the type of person's like, oh, if I'm gonna go to jail, everybody's gonna, because I'm gonna have to say, you know what I mean? They can never ever take responsibility for anything. Is what I'm picking up. Okay, so this could be somebody that's hiding the fact that they are causing someone or you or another person some type of material loss, but they never want to take responsibility for it. Okay, they're more than willing to jump into anything that could get them a leg up, but they will never ever take responsibility for the things that they do, even if they're the ones that came up to you, okay, with the idea. So you're the one, let's just say somebody came to you, you work at DMV, somebody came to you like, look, don't I look like this person a little bit? Because we trying to cash this check. Can you help me out? I'm gonna give you half. Okay, the check is $1 million. I'm gonna give you 200,000. But you know what? I got other people that I gotta put. But it's a lie. This person may have given you 10% of what they took. Okay, and kept the other 800,000 or something like that. Right? They're the ones who usually enjoy whatever it is that they did. But when it comes to paying for it, when it comes to them having to stand up on their 2 feet and take responsibility for something, they're always looking for a way out of the situation, and whatever ideas they come up is only to protect themselves. Okay, collective? And I feel like you may start to notice this about this person. Okay? Whoever you are, you're noticing, or maybe you already did. Okay, and that's why you're not willing to help someone, okay? So whoever you are somebody who sowed good seeds. Okay, this is why their fruits don't last that long. They have come ups, but then they go down very quickly. Okay, it's like something like that is what I'm picking up. This person caused someone that sowed a good seed a big loss. And right now, this person does not want to take accountability for something that they did. And it can have like an entire family about to go down for something that this person did or orchestrated, and they're expecting for the entire everybody to save them. No, Let's go destroy the collective, okay? Because I've already built whatever this is. So I don't want to go to jail. I cannot see myself in jail, not even for a day, even though that they brought everybody into the mix, is what I'm picking up. Okay? So somebody may have caused a material loss on another person, but they don't want to take responsibility for that. They're like, oh, I got kids, but that person has kids too, who you stole from, or who, whatever it is you did to that person has kids too. And you didn't care about hurting that other person. I feel like there is somebody that needs to take responsibility for something, okay? And they do not want to. And there are a lot of people that are on the line right now to take a fall, a big fall, because of this specific person. Because everybody, I feel like everybody around them has not noticed that this person never wants to take accountability for something, but they bring in the heat. It's like something like that is what I'm picking up. Tell me more, Angel Spirituals. Yeah. Whoever you are, this family could be very traditional. Maybe they're very, um, how can I explain this? These people could be very traditional. They're usually family members who back each other up. But if they really sit down and think about it, who they're speaking about, this is somebody that's always been within them, okay, always been around them. But for whatever reason it may be, this person has only used them for to protect themselves. It's like they know that the family is close knit, right? They know that that they can come to this family and get certain things done, right? They've always been around, one way or the other, okay? Whether that is through phone or whatever, even if they don't live in the same area, this is somebody that's been connected to a group for a very long time. They bring in whatever, they got to bring in, but they never, everybody else has been in some type of situation except for this person, because they're always looking for a way to protect themselves, is what I'm picking up. Tell me more, Angel Spiritual Guys. Yeah, this is somebody's accustomed to this, never taking responsibility for the negative things that they do. Okay, tell me more, Angel Spiritual Guys. Yeah, this is like they like to play in whatever. This is somebody that's very fun. Okay, everybody has fun around them. They're very chill. Okay, is what I'm picking up. This could be somebody that maybe when they were younger, they like to do a lot of like casual things, casual s, casual play, whatever. This is somebody who you know everybody's friends with this person. Okay, they could have even engaged in some type of pay pay to play type of energy at some point in time, and they're all down for this. But when it came time to paying for something, this is the type, like I said, this is the type of person that never took responsibility. They were always looking for a way out to save themselves. Like, I don't have a lot of family. It's only me, my mom, my sister, or me, my brother, my cousin. I can't go to jail. I'm the only mother to these kids. I'm a single mom. Like, she or he is able to see how wrong it would be for her or him as a single parent to end up in jail and not be around for their children, but they were not able to see how whatever else was being done to you was going to have your kids. It didn't matter to them, okay? Because, like I said, this is somebody who is able to see the damage it will cause them, but they can't see past their own nose, so they can't see anyone else going through something. So, like I said, with the analogy of the check, if you yourself had kids, and that's the reason why you had that job, okay, and they brought you this check, they gave you a little something, something, right? But now it's time to pay up, okay? Now they're looking for ways to hurt another person. It's never them. Somebody's about to like have a sit down and really think about this person. This person is always willing to sacrifice someone else in order to save themselves. Okay? This is somebody that's very selfish, is what I'm picking up. Yeah, they're willing to literally sacrifice whoever. Okay? They like to play a lot of games, and I feel like this family is more like in a cult or a cult. Like they can even see themselves as a cult because the way that they work, the way they move like the mob or something like that. Like, listen, this is a family that will back each other up at everything. So instead of this person saying, you know what, I brought this in, you know what I mean? I was the one that did. If I have to do five, I'm gonna take one for the team. That person, because it's something that they did. This is the specific individual who would try to hurt the person that they hurt at first so that they won't have to go to jail. They're always willing to sacrifice the next person. Okay? So somebody is trying to, I don't know if somebody's trying to like come after you. Um Somebody's doing something weird here, okay? This person may have went after an inheritance of yours. They want to cause an ending for you. Someone may have passed away or something like that is what I'm picking up. Yeah, they want to cause a death. They're playing some type of game. They will be pleased to see somebody take a hit and hurt you because this gives them an opportunity to hide their secrets. Okay? Create confusion, things never getting cleared up. They're like, you know what? We just need to get rid of the collective. We need to hurt the collective. We need to come after the collective's kids. We need to do this. But this is somebody that can definitely take one for their team. It's just that they don't want to. Okay? It was okay. Like if you were in some a good situation at some point in time and they came after you out of jealousy and whatever. This person feels like, let's just go after the collective. The collective has nothing to lose. We've already destroyed them. We destroyed their kids. We separated them from this. We did this. This is not the type of person that will at any point in time take one for their team. For their team, they call family. For their establishment, for this traditional family-like type cult that they got going on, this is not somebody that would take one for the team. But they're more than willing to act like they're part of this group. Okay? Is what I'm picking up. So this person feels like they're like a rebel. Rules are made to be broken. That's this person's energy. Then again, they portray themselves to be very correct in front of people and something like that, so they cannot end up in jail. Their image cannot be damaged in that way. But they're willing to damage someone else's image is the energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, this is somebody that carries a lot of negative patterns. Okay? They follow tradition, but the traditions are usually like rigid or like real negative. This person may carry a lot of generational trauma where they feel like they don't have to pay for nothing. The world owes me, and I'm going to take from this person, destroy this person, do that to that person. But when it's time to pay, they don't want to have to pay. Tell me more, angel spiritual guys. Yeah. This is somebody that has like maybe a disease. Somebody may be being depleted right now. This could be somebody that's going broke because of something that's being expressed. I'm not sure what this is. Okay? But whoever this person is, they're just not willing to take one for their own team. Okay? It's like bringing you the blueprints of a bank and saying, "Hey, let's go in there and rob this bank." Okay? And once y'all all get caught, they're like they trying to throw the person across the street in jail. They looking at everybody like, "Nah, y'all can't let me go to jail because I'm gonna tell on all of y'all." They can't keep their mouth shut. They can't say, well, I did this all by myself. All right? In some type of way, they don't, like I said, this person does not want to take one for the team. Okay? This is somebody that never ends something. Okay? They lack to follow through on their word also. There's always a reason to why this person does not follow through. So if this is somebody that at the time when they brought in the scheme or whatever it was that they brought into this family, they said, nah, if something happens, I'll take responsibility. But if we get away with whatever we doing, we good, homie, we good, cuz we gonna be good, we gonna have this money. You know what I mean? If anything happens, I go down for it. I'll just say that it was me. I won't even mention you. Well, now it's that time. And at this time, this person always comes up with some type of idea where they're protecting themselves and everybody else gets to go down. Either you go down with me or you protect me. That's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up here for this person. I feel like that this is what the type of energy they're giving this family. Like, y'all either protect me or we all going down. Y'all can't let me go to jail because I'm gonna have to talk. Okay, like something like that. The energy could be all over the place right now because they don't want to go to jail. This person doesn't want to go to jail. They want this selfish, cunning. This is a snake. Period. Whoever you're dealing with is a snake. Plain old snake. Okay, this is a trickster. They trick everybody into some shit, and then everybody feels like they all need to protect themselves because they're family. But this is somebody that could take the fall for something, at least once in their life, take responsibility for something that they've done. Okay, is the energy that I'm picking up, collective? If everybody actually sits down and thinks about this person, they're gonna realize, yeah, you know what? There was that time when she did this and did that, and this is the way this person was moving, and we ended up always protecting her. She always needs protection from this group, is what I'm picking up. Very selfish. Okay, they only thinking about themselves, how they got kids, you know what I mean? But it's usually whatever the ideas that they come up with, like I said, they're usually only where they can protect themselves. They're willing to change everybody else's life. Okay? Let's say I'm the one with the job at the check cashing place, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, they're going to fire me. I've built a career working at check cashing places that has nothing ever has happened. You know what I mean? Now I'm about to go to jail. No, 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 no. What we're going to do is we're going to set up the collective. But why can't you just take responsibility for what you did? You came in here, you cashed this check, go to jail for the check that you cashed. Not this person. If they go to jail, they're going to tell everybody who helped them, the whole family going down. Right? Meanwhile, they're willing to come up with an idea to take you out, which puts the family in a bigger problem. Okay, it's like something like that. Because now they're gonna be burdened to be found out that they're even trying to hurt you or hurt your kids or something like that. But this person is not willing to just go to jail. You could just go to jail for what you did. Okay? It's like something like that where now they're trying to put like another problem on top of somebody. And specifically is this group or family or cult or whatever it is that this person is connected to. Okay? It's like y'all gonna have to figure out a way to save me because I'm not planning to go to jail. That's the energy of this person. Like they're not willing to do what needs to be done as being part of this group or family. Yeah, I'm telling you, family, their origins, where they come from. Okay, but I think that this family is not really their family. You got fantasy here. I feel like this is their fourth house. This is somebody that's not willing to take one for the team. They want the family now to carry some type of burden and take you out collective. They want this person to get rid of you Is that's the energy, but that puts another problem on top of this group of people. Hurting you will put another burden on these people. They can't say, you know what, I'm gonna sell my house. We're gonna just pay this person, get them off our backs, and we good. All right, and everybody's good. No, that's not a good thing. We need to take them out. Okay, now we need to put another burden on us. Apart from the check that they're all facing jail time for it because of helping this individual, now it is easier to do spell work on you, sending you death threats or sending you the death angel after you or some weird, okay, or a death demon. I don't know, but this is what this it's always a way for this person to save themselves. Delusional. Okay, this is somebody that's delusional. Period, point blank. They want to hurt everybody but them. And nobody has ever spoken to. I don't know if it's the family. Yeah. Blockages. Everything else is a block. They're the ones this person is causing these delays, obstacles, or something like that. Instead of doing what really needs to be done, okay, this person is willing to take you out. Let me put another burden on my back or put another burden on your whole entire operation, okay? So that I can get away with whatever it is I did because I really can't go to jail, okay? Is the energy that I'm picking up for whoever this is? They can't. They just can't take responsibility for their own actions. You're in shock. This family is about to be shocked because there's a couple of people who know that this is who this person is in reality. They're gonna be looking around this person. They're gonna think somebody today. I feel like there is somebody today that is going to sit there and really look back at every single situation. This person never wants to take responsibility for anything. In every situation, this person is always looking to save themselves. This person, their personality, they're always playing some type of game. This could be somebody that loves to party, likes to go out, hang out. You know what I mean? That's what they do. Okay? Yeah, they like to gossip. They like to start shit. But I feel like whoever this energy is, they're really worried right now. Nervous? So this could be the entire family that's nervous. Yeah, this family is nervous, or this specific person feels hopeless in a situation. Okay? They're in a lot of grief. They could be crying. Like, oh, okay, or whatever it is that's being, I don't know if these people are offering you something collective, but whatever the offer is, it's not going to benefit you in any type of way, shape, or form. But they're not willing to take, you know, yeah, whatever they're communicating, okay, whatever their speech is, whatever their idea is, only saves them, collective. Okay, this I don't know if you're a part of the family or you're the person they want to set up. Okay, says you can always choose to be happy, no matter what happens. At this point in time, collective, somebody's gonna realize something about this person. Don't be sad about what's going on, collective, because I feel like somebody's getting ready to get like their karma. And it's hard for this person because, like I said, this is somebody that never wants to take responsibility for their actions. This is somebody that goes from one place to another, from one group of friends to another group of friends, or something like that. Okay, they've created some type of reputation that they're wealthy, that they have money, that they good, that they gain some type of abundance. Okay? and that's the energy they want to stay in. And if they're the ones that end up in jail, they want to preserve that. They want to preserve that energy for themselves. They don't want things to change. Okay, they're being very patient. They could be sending you a lot of negativity right now, but they're being very patient at doing something. Because, like I said, this person wants to either set you up for something you didn't do so that they won't have to go to jail, or they're trying to misguide, like a family or a group, to come after you to save them. It's a masculine. Okay? They're trying to convince a masculine, like, you just need to get rid of the collective. Okay? This is the type of person that could tell this masculine, like, oh, I love you. I'm your niece. I'm your friend. I'm this. You promised me. Please help me. Blah, 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 blah. But they know that they could just take responsibility for what they did. And if there's something wrong with this masculine, you know what I mean? But that's not what this person's going to do. The solution is always saving them. And another person needs to go down. If you notice it, it's always saving them, or someone else has to go down for something. Yeah, there's some type of dissatisfaction in this situation. Maybe a lot of the people in their family has not um, really sat down and thought about this, but there is somebody that's very dissatisfied, and I think that is you. Okay? Whoever is listening to this reading, you may be disappointed, dissatisfied, okay? Or maybe some people with from this family is going to end up disconnecting from this individual because of all the objection this person is placing on this person's path. Because this is somebody that can take the fall. I'll take care of your kids. Your family can take care of your kids. Okay? The family can take care of your kids if you need to go to jail for something that you did. The same family you're claiming you need to save, whether they can all go to jail, then because they helped you in some type of way, right? They can take care of your kids. Like I said, this is somebody that always comes up with an idea, but the idea is to bring this family further down into this hole and save themselves. What is the advice for this energy collective, angel spiritualize? What is the advice for this energy in the collective, angel spiritualize? What is the advice? Order. Okay, you guys need to put order in a situation. There's something that needs to be put in order. There needs to be some type of social order in this community. Okay? Yeah. Because you guys are in a crossroads right now. You're at a crossroads right now. Y'all need to come up with some type of social order in this situation. Yeah. This relationship that you guys have with whoever this person is in your family, okay, that never wants to go down for anything that they do wrong, and is always looking to be saved, okay, in some type of situation. I don't know if this is beneficial or not, but you need to see them for who they truly are. We got this disability. You need to see somebody for exactly who they are. And stop trying to walk around with rose colored glasses like, oh no, this is my family member, this is my friend, or something like that. Anyways, collective, that is the reading. Somebody needs to bring something to light, okay? Is what I'm picking up. Or whatever's gonna be brought to light, it could even be to the same person. Like, how come you're not willing to take one for the team? This is your shit. Like, you need to take one for the team this time. Like, I don't know what's going on, okay, collective? I'm just reading off of the energy, but I feel like a lot of people are going to start to notice something about this specific individual who's part of their conglomerate, family, cult, group, I don't know. All right, collective? Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next reading. Bye.